Hi everyone, welcome back to Dr. Mindfulness. In this video, I explore how attachment is often mistaken for love. While attachment centers on self, love focuses on the happiness of the other. I will examine how true love is about giving freely and respecting the other's freedom, whereas attachment seeks to control and possess for personal satisfaction. Stick around until the end, where I talk about how seeing through our false beliefs frees us to truly love. When you love someone, you genuinely desire their happiness. In contrast, when you are attached to someone, you want them to make you happy. Love is about freedom. Attachment is about possession. Love gives, while attachment seeks to receive. A relationship can contain both love and attachment, or it might have attachment without love or love without attachment. The more attachment there is, the less space there is for love. Conversely, the more love there is, the less room there is for attachment. While it may be possible to love without any attachment whatsoever, at the very least, we should strive to be aware of our attachments and not confuse them with love. When we seek something from another, it stems from attachment. We view the person as a commodity, providing or potentially providing love, validation, or happiness. We see them as the source of that feeling, and thus we want to secure and possess it, preventing it from slipping away. Love, however, is something we share without expecting anything in return. It is freely given, allowing the other person to remain free. We do not seek to possess them. We acknowledge their inherent freedom and respect it. Loving someone means caring for their well-being and happiness without imposing upon it. Even if they choose not to be with us, we let them go because their happiness is our genuine concern. Attachment, on the other hand, seeks to control, confine, and restrict the other to prevent them from leaving. The paradox is that the more you try to possess and control someone, the more they desire to escape, because everyone wants to be free. If you try to possess someone, you're more likely to lose them, whereas allowing them their freedom increases the likelihood they'll stay. If they choose to stay, it's because they made that choice freely, not because they were forced, manipulated, or burdened by guilt or pity. This choice is far more meaningful, as it signifies their genuine desire to be with you. You must be free from your own attachments, because these attachments bind you. If you feel you need the other person to be happy, to feel worthy and loved, you aren't truly free. If you can't be content being alone, you aren't free. You're a prisoner of your attachments. These attachments keep you bound and constricted, creating all kinds of suffering. Unless you are free, you won't want others to be free either. You'll want them to join you in your prison because you're trapped. And the only way to engage in any relationship is to get them to join you in that prison, since you can't leave. However, you can actually leave, because the prison is just an illusion created by your own false beliefs. But until you see that, you remain trapped. As Jetsam Tenzin Palmo once stated, attachment says, "I love you. Therefore, I want you to make me happy." And genuine love says, "I love you, therefore I want you to be happy." You have to free yourself from those attachments, which means recognizing the love already within you, covered by false beliefs. As the Sufi poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. For love to flow from you, you must dissolve these barriers. Otherwise, you go on being a beggar for love. You're like a beggar sitting on a box filled with money without knowing it, living in poverty while you're actually rich. You subsist on the scraps of others, while a great wealth of treasure within you remains undiscovered. But somehow, you've come to believe that love is scarce, something missing in you that you must seek out and acquire from someone else. This is why you are so desperate to be loved by someone, why you cling so desperately to others, because you don't even know that you already have a wealth of love within you. Detachment is not dislike. Detachment is not disrespect. Detachment is not distant. Detached love operates at a higher frequency. It allows you to love fiercely while understanding your inherent, irreplaceable self-worth. As the Bhagavad Gita teaches, detachment means you own nothing, and nothing owns you. You are able to experience, to love, to give, to enjoy, with the knowledge that you are whole, perfect, complete, and loved just as you are. This is what I want to encourage in you. To begin challenging those beliefs, to explore how you came to hold them in the first place. Perhaps it was due to some misperception or assumption, or your conditioning, or someone told you that you're unworthy, and you believed it without question. I want to plant the seed of doubt regarding those beliefs, so you begin to suspect that maybe they're not true. This curiosity will lead you to investigate and discover what is actually true and what is merely a belief. Find out whether there is indeed a wealth of love already within you. Not just accept this as a concept or a theory, but to actually see it for yourself.